In this video, I'm going to walk you through 20 of the best email marketing tips for beginners. Whether you're a solopreneur, a small business owner, a service provider, or you're selling digital products, these tips will help you get started and improve your email marketing skills. I'm Kim Garnett with Brainy Girl. Tip number 1 is to choose the right email marketing service provider. There are a lot of service providers to choose from, including ConvertKit, MailChimp, MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, and Drip. This is not a decision you should take lightly, but also not one that should paralyze you into inaction. You need to know which features you need right now and which features you may need as you grow. Some email marketing service providers are list-based and some are tag-based. And because automation and personalization is becoming more and more important, I highly recommend tag-based, even if you're just starting out. ConvertKit is usually my recommendation because it's tag-based, budget-friendly, and can grow with you. Tip number 2 is to choose your reply email wisely. You need your subscribers to instantly recognize you in their inbox, and a good way to do that is to use a combination of your name and your business name. Now, if you're Amy Porterfield, Jeff Walker, or another very recognizable name, you can use your name only. But if that's you, you're probably not watching this video. Some businesses do use their business name only, but it is less personal when an email comes from a business and not a human within that business. And unless you're an extremely recognizable name like Madonna, don't just use your first name. Tip number 3 is to use segmentation and tagging. With segmentation and tagging and rules, you can take specific actions based on your subscribers' actions, interests, preferences, geographic location, or subscriber activity level. For instance, you could tag new subscribers to your email list and automatically send them a welcome email sequence. You could also tag that subscriber according to their interests if they click on a specific link in your email or visit a particular page or blog post on your website. Targeting and personalization based on interest is becoming more and more important because it allows you to send your subscriber emails targeted specifically to them and their interests. Tip number 4 is to use personalization in your email subject lines and copy. With virtually any email marketing service provider, you can use short codes to pick up information about your subscribers, such as their first name, and use that throughout the email and in the subject line. This not only helps with open rates, but it makes that your subscribers feel like you're actually talking to them. Tip number 5 is to map out your email sequences. Before you start creating email sequences and rules, you'll want to map out your sequences. You may have email sequences to welcome them to you, your business, or your community. You may have email sequences to move them into action, booking a call with you, purchasing a digital product, or attending your webinar. Having a master plan for your sequences is vital if you're going to automate your email marketing and keep all of your subscribers moving through your funnel. If you're just starting out, at the very least, you'll want to have a welcome sequence. As you get more familiar with email marketing, you can add sequences and automation based on your goals. Tip number 6 is to write to just one person. Writing email copy that moves your subscribers into action takes practice. Don't let the fear of imperfection hold you back. Write the email copy as if you're writing to just one person. This will make it feel more personal to the subscriber. Writing effective email copy really comes down to 2 things: knowing your buyers intimately and storytelling. Keep your focus on your readers. Email marketing is about helping your subscribers, providing value, and problem solving. Do this consistently, and when you're ready to sell, they'll be ready to buy. Tip number 7 is to customize your unsubscribe section. By law, you must have an unsubscribe section in every email you send through your email marketing service provider, but you can customize the unsubscribe section to reduce the likelihood of them unsubscribing. You work diligently to acquire subscribers, right? So you should work just as diligently to keep them on your list. Which one of these is more likely to reduce the risk of that subscriber unsubscribing? You're right. Customizing the unsubscribe section to let them know what's going to happen when they unsubscribe is more likely to encourage them to think twice about their decision. Tip number 8 is to use subject lines that make them want to open your emails. According to Digital Marketer, there are 8 elements that contribute to higher email open rates. Number 1 is self-interest. These are usually direct and speak to a specific benefit your audience will gain by opening the email. Number 2 is curiosity. These pique the interest of subscribers without giving away too much information, leading to higher open rates. Number 3 is an offer. Stating the giveaway offer in your subject line leads to higher open rates. Number 4 is urgency. These subject lines are meant to move your subscriber into action quickly for fear of missing out. Use these sparingly. Number 5 is humanity. This might be a holiday or a birthday greeting, or telling a story of failure or vulnerability, or to thank your subscriber for something. Number 6 is news. These keep your subscribers up to date on developments within your business as it relates to them, or it could be industry news that could affect them. Number 7 is social proof. These make the subscriber want to open the email because you're mentioning success stories, familiar names, or testimonials. Our human nature is such that others' behavior dictates our own, and you can leverage this social proof in your subject line. And number 8 is a story. Telling or teasing a story in the subject line can increase your open rates. Tip number 9 is to send more quality content and less promotional content in your emails. Being invited into your subscribers' inbox is a privilege. If you start bombarding them with promotional emails that serve you but don't serve them, they're going to unsubscribe. Try to stick to the 80-20 rule of 80% valuable quality content that serves them and 20% promotional content. Tip number 10 is to give them a reason to keep opening your emails. Each email that arrives in your subscriber's inbox should be like opening a wonderful gift. There should be incentive for your subscribers to open your emails. Give them something to look forward to, and they'll continue opening them. If your open rate is low, it could be due to a number of factors, including content that doesn't resonate with your subscribers, ineffective subject lines, emailing too frequently, emails being delivered to their spam folder, or too many links within your emails. It's important to continually monitor your metrics and tweak your emails accordingly. Tip number 11 is consistency and reliability. Establishing consistency with your emails, delivering on specific days or specific times, will result in your subscribers expecting your emails and hopefully eagerly anticipating them. Let your subscribers know what to expect in your welcome email sequence, then make sure you deliver. Otherwise, you can look forward to a lot of unsubscribers. Tip number 12 is to always send a test email to yourself. Whether you're sending a sequence or a one-off broadcast email, always send test emails to yourself. Most email marketing service providers will allow you to view the email in your browser or send a test email. Viewing in your browser can be deceiving because you might be using a different browser than your subscribers are. So send yourself a test email and look at the subject line when it arrives in your inbox. Would you want to open it? Did the email arrive in your primary inbox or your spam folder? Are all the links working? How about the formatting? How does that look? Doing one last check for grammar and spelling at this point is also a good idea. Tip number 13 is to give them a reason to follow you on social. Now, typically this is what I see at the bottom of an email. How exciting is that? Does that make you want to click on it? Now this is what I'm talking about. Carrie Green has her video thumbnail image in the email, and when you click on it, it takes you over to her YouTube channel. If her subscriber watches this video and it resonates with them, they're likely to subscribe to her channel or share the video, increasing her reach and growing her following on YouTube. If they're on Facebook or Instagram daily, they might want to follow you there as well. They'll get different content from you, and having them consume your content in different ways with different mediums on different channels is a great way to deepen your relationship with your subscribers. Tip number 14, don't only email your subscribers when you want to sell them something. The goal of email marketing is to deliver quality, relevant content to them, education, information, entertainment, in order to build and deepen your relationship with them. Once they trust you and they know you'll deliver on your promises to them, they're much more likely to purchase from you when you do want to offer them something to buy. Tip number 15 is link to your external content from your emails. Here's an excerpt from one of my emails. Every email you send should have links directing your subscribers to take the next step. In this case, I wanted them to click on the image or on the link to view the video and read the entire blog post. I used an excerpt from the blog post in the email and then linked to the full post. This way, I drive traffic to my website, which is good for my website rankings on Google. When my subscribers click through to the post, they have optional content upgrades or lead magnets, and there's an exit pop-up with an offer when they want to leave my website. As Gary Vee says, jab, 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 hook. Tip number 16, images don't always display in emails. Depending on the spam filters your different subscribers have set up, whether your email is whitelisted, meaning that your subscriber has indicated that emails from you are safe, if your subscriber has automatic picture downloads in email messages blocked, and depending on which email service they use, your images may or may not show up in their inbox. To increase the chances of images showing up in your emails to your subscribers, you want to resize your images to under 1 megabyte. You want to upload the images from your own computer. Don't copy and paste images into an email. And lastly, don't use too many images in your emails. Tip number 17 is always have a call to action in every email. Your job is to take your subscribers on a journey, and you are their guide. What do you want them to do when they open and read the email? You can link them to an offer, video, blog post, or anywhere else online you want to take them using hyperlinks, buttons, and images. Tip number 18 is try to avoid spam filters. You've worked so hard to have the privilege of being in your subscribers' inbox. The last thing you want is for your emails to wind up in their spam folder. Ensure that every one of your subscribers has opted into your list themselves. Having a double opt-in, so having them confirm that they've opted in, is a great way to keep your list clean and to ensure that only those who actually want to hear from you hear from you. Do not send emails from a third-party email address like Gmail or Outlook. These emails are much less likely to get through the spam filters. Use an email with your own domain. Avoid use of words that can trigger spam filters like buy, discount, sale, 100%, accept credit cards, and 400 other potential spam trigger words. Don't use clickbait subject lines which are deceptive in nature. And choose a reputable email marketing service provider. Tip number 19 is optimize for mobile. When you send yourself a test email, be sure to check it on your mobile devices. With over 80% of us using mobile for email, it's very important to ensure that the formatting works on mobile and desktop alike. So you want to use short subject lines, keep the content and images to no more than 600 pixels wide, and use size 14 or bigger font. Smaller fonts are really hard to read on mobile. Keep the design of your emails clean and use a single column layout. And tip number 20 is monitor your analytics and tweak. It's amazing that so many entrepreneurs and business owners take the time to build out sequences and grow their email lists, but they neglect to continue to monitor their analytics and tweak their approach. Monitoring your analytics and editing sequences and broadcasts based on the analytics is the only way to increase your impact using email marketing. So you should regularly be monitoring your open rates. So monitor which emails have lower open rates. Low open rates could indicate that subscribers are downloading your lead magnets but not opening your emails. You're not providing enough value, you haven't nailed your subscriber pain points or problems, or that your subject lines are ineffective. You want to monitor your click-through rate. If your click-through rates are low, your message might not be targeted enough, and it's time to rework your copy. If your unsubscribes are high, you might want to consider double opt-in or targeting more qualified subscribers. If your subscribers are opening the first few emails in a sequence and then dropping off, you need to look at those emails to figure out why you're losing them at that point. If an abundance of your subscribers are complaining to your email marketing service provider about your emails by marking them as spam, then you really want to look at what you're delivering to your subscribers. Thanks for joining me for these 20 email marketing tips for beginners. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.